Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol JNUG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame, does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Monday, so that is where the red and green line annotations are coming from, although after today's price movement, some updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning, just go ahead and get rid of that line up there. Sure, that level pertains, just not relevant right now, and from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion and clutter because there's lines all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, is based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that watched the video from Monday, talked about 880 as that area of support, but now that the price is down below it, if there is any sort of bounce to the upside, 880 is going to be that initial level of resistance that the price would need to fight through. In the event the price can get up through that, the overarching level of resistance right now is going to be that purple line there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. So keep an eye on that from more so the overall perspective of things. But again, before we start talking about doing battle with that, the price first needs to prove itself in the near term. Quote unquote, prove itself being defined as not only getting up above 880, but then staying up above it. As far as areas of support are concerned, nothing complicated or fancy here other than the fact that the bleeding finally stopped today down there at $8.40. So 880 will be, or excuse me, 840 will be that near-term level going forward. In the event that level cannot hold, I'm going to actually change to the daily time frame here. After 880, there's this next green line down here from a previous video I've done, and that sits right around $8.20. So those will be the next couple areas of support going forward. And we'll see if, very clearly, a lot of downwards momentum right now, but we'll see if the bulls can try to chip away and build a higher base, or if this bleeding is just going to keep on going. But definitely that 820 mark is quite significant, because if the price were to break below there, then that'd be putting the price down in areas that haven't been seen since December. So, you know, a lot of eyeballs definitely watching 820, so we'll see how this one continues to play out. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.